We're dealing with a kind of a strange case. Like it happens sometimes, we've got two employees who don't like each other. These two people are like water and oil, they just don't get on. And then we've got the general manager of the club. What he did was give them ways to further separate their relationship. So rather than having them work together, going through mediation, finding the issues, etc., he made a book that they could communicate to each other in. So rather than ever having to speak to each other, they could just write notes in the book and the other one could respond with notes in the book. So it now goes on for a year. They haven't spoken in person for a year. Found that one of them is now writing rude comments about the other one in the book. And because these two are the only two people who see it, it's not like a long list of people who could have written these notes. It's one person wrote about the other one. I'll use the nicer version of the words they're using. You aren't performing in the role. You aren't the cleverest person. You're consistently making mistakes. Those type of things, just imagine they're worse. And this is going on for a while again, and the manager's kind of tempering it down. He's not taking an active step in trying to solve the problem or agree. It's more hoping that it will solve itself. In the end, we get a grievance raised by one employee. Employee A raises a grievance against employee B for all the horrible things that they've said about each other in the book and performance issues. I ran through the grievance with the manager, and having looked through everything, it was partially upheld. So there was sections of it that there was truth, sections of it that we couldn't find any evidence to prove, so we partially upheld it. Because one got invited to a grievance investigation meeting, the other one then raised the grievance. She's like, I'm not having it. So now another grievance raised, and we're going through that process again, right? And in both grievance investigation meetings, both employees said, I brought this to you, I brought these issues to you, thought you dealt with them, but it turns out nothing has been dealt with. And in there, I think it's kind of a lesson for all of us. This manager thought he could kind of just sweep it under the rug, and in the end, nothing would really come of it. What they have instead is two grievances, two unhappy employees, both of them saying they no longer feel like they have trust in their manager anymore because they brought multiple issues to him and he didn't really do much about it. And this is all because someone didn't deal with the issue head on at the time. In case you've got anything like this going on at your club, if you don't know where to go, then reach out to us. That's what we're here for. Addressing the situation as soon as it comes around will save you this back-end process that I'm going through with this manager of trying to temper down these grievances and playing whack-a-mole to stop everything else coming up because we didn't deal with it in the first.
Thanks for watching. If you want a free tribunal audit of your employment contract and handbook, click the link in the description below.